Hello, Scott from Wessex Blades. If you remember, the delivery that I had earlier on today was a set of sort of nylon-y, scoury satin brushes. My plan was to install them onto that Aldi grinder in order to get the finishing of the blade. I've whacked them on, and I'm not kidding, it's like the best kept secret in knife making. Didn't really know about satin brushes much. That, for my blades, plenty good enough, functional, gets the job done. If the mirror polish is needed, then I can do it, but I just want to get them cleaned up. Alright, so put them on, and then I was thinking, as I always do, it's not often that I'll do the first idea I come up against. It's like funky sheath or the Franken grinder. I'll play with the idea, juggle it around, and 3 or 4 ideas later I could go back to the first notion, but don't just run with the first idea you have. Now the idea would have been the same sort of thing. If you have a look down here, I'd have mounted the Aldi motor onto a board, and then you G-clamp it to the bench. That's all well and good. Okay, it's safe, it's mounted, it's square. The problem with my setup, okay, just whether I'm polishing or whether I'm using the satin wheels, what you get is, in my workshop, the vice is in the way there. The Franken grinder's in the way there. The other thing is, unless you're clever and you mount the machine to the front of the board, you're actually in the bench. So all your work is out in front of you, so you're putting load on your back and your shoulders and everything else. And the other thing is the height. I'm only 5'8", and the amount of times I'm on a wire brush machine or the polisher at work and I'm like this. I'll see you in 40 minutes, mate. You might think you're tough, but you're going to have a knot at the back of your neck. And it's not a good thing for the stages of a task where you've got loads and loads of data and they all need the same thing doing, and you're like, I've got to have an hour and a half of this. Alright, you're going to bugger up your next day, back of the neck. And then, with that, you know, problem in my mind, I got crap to the left of me, crap to the right of me, it's too far deep into the bench, it's too fucking low. Our school workshop, we have metalwork vices, little 3-inch jaw, 4-inch jaw metalwork vices, and they go on a board with a batten underneath and they go in the woodworking vices to allow the file to get all the way around the top, because it's up out of the bench, the jaws are smaller and it's higher. So the kids, so rather than that setup, I'm going to convert that one as well. So that is old idea. Okay, remember, in my workshop happens to be, I've got stuff to the left, I can't, you know, that's alright, it just fits. But if I had a bigger blade, I'm going to run out of movement here. Trying to get on the, I'm going to run out of movement there. It's elbow city. I'm bent over, I'm stooped over. There's my voice. There's my Aldi grinder. There is a block on the bottom of a board. You've got to screw the block on first with 2 holes. So there it is, screwed in. Hole there. And then the motor is screwed to the board. That goes in a vice. That goes up. I'll work out a clip or something that goes over there. We'll plug it in, but you can see as that turns, I can get right up against it. I can get right up against it. I've got twice as much room over here, 3 times as much room over there. It's higher up, I can get right to the front of it because it's not deep set in the bench. The whole thing is better. Every point of it is better. Plus, because it's white underneath, I get a little bit more light bouncing off that rather than that chipboard. So if you wanted a board, spray it white, put a batten on it, stick it in a vise. Wherever your vise is, you're going to lift it up. Okay, and you can see that my access to the buffing wheels is improved in every respect. It's higher, it's closer, it's nearer to me, and I haven't got all this in the way because of, see the bench there and the vices here. So even if there was something there, I'm forward of it. So here's an idea for anybody in a workshop if you've got cramped conditions. Okay, you just need a vise, a board with a batten on it. You put the batten in a vise, you lift it up closer to you, and you get more room. Alright, let's go for Wessex, please. See you on the next one.